guys, welcome back to our channel. We just giving y'all content after content after content.
We're trying to be more consistent for you guys and things like that.
Yeah, obviously I'm having a bad hair week, so whatever. Anyway, so today we're gonna talk about preferences, okay? And how preferences can mess you up. You know, it could be preferences in life sometimes. It could be, specifically we're going to talk about preferences in relationships. And that could be romantic relationships or just friendships relationships. Because, you know, some people have preferences of the people who they hang around, who they...
So you're talking about, okay, so is it going to be preferences in general, or is it like certain just physical preferences?
It could be like physical, anything, yeah. Like any preferences you have and how that could like kind of mess you up and how that could dictate, like, because sometimes what you prefer isn't always right, boo. It's not always right, boo. Okay? So sometimes you got to be realistic, hello, and you need to think about the pros and the cons of this relationship. Either, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a friendship or a romantic relationship. You got to think of the cons, the pros. If the person is benefiting you, not benefiting you as in like one way, like am I benefiting and then are you benefiting from this relationship?
But you can take it as far as like deeper than that, like not just relationship wise, like even like how you live. You feel me? Your life decisions.
Yes, but I think how you live,
because okay, preferences, like, okay, people prefer to eat burgers all the time because it tastes good. They prefer to eat shit that tastes good. People prefer to eat ice cream all the time, but that shit ain't always good for you. You know what I'm saying? So that shit could be like deeper than that too, I feel like.
Yeah. Okay. So but I don't want to talk about that deep. I don't want to go that deep too quick because that's gonna take us. That's gonna be a real long video. I'm just talking about relationship status. It could be your boo, your friend, you know, your day one friend, anything, okay? So I guess I'll start. For me...
Okay.
Or you gonna start?
No. Just be like, okay, since it's relationship-wise...
Oh, well, I'm gonna just use myself as an example. Yeah. So for me...
and did I even fit did I check off the certain criteria? So
for me, I personally, like in high school, I had a preference, like... I was just like, oh, and it's so crazy because I never really got what I wanted, if that makes sense. I never really got somebody who I was like, oh, da, da, da. But I preferred to have somebody that was taller than me, right? And taller than me. Yeah, but he's taller than me, but I was like, he's too short, right? But now I look at it like, he's just the right size. But anyways, I prefer somebody to be taller than me. I'll say like 5'11" and up. You know what I'm saying? 5'10". 5'10" at least. 5'10", 5'9". Okay. Lighter than me because I'm dark skinned. And at that time, you know, I felt a strong way about my skin and the color, you know, how dark I was or whatever. So I was like, oh, whoever I talk to, we both can't be black. Not black like that, but you know, we both can't be dark like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I felt like we had to, like, you know, and this is how ignorant I was now. This is ignorance. I just want y'all to know. I personally, I think this is ignorant way of thinking. But I was like,
after that, tell us why you think that.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, he got to be lighter than me. And then that's pretty much really where it ended. Like in high school, it was just taller, lighter, and cute. Wasn't no extraness like, oh, he had to be smart, really. Well, no, I lied. Like, I didn't want nobody that was thin because I wasn't like honors class, so I didn't want nobody that was like whatever. But he didn't have to be honors class, but I didn't want nobody to be like, you know. So I feel like that's ignorant because I feel like that's putting yourself in a box. If you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's limiting you on what you can actually get, because sometimes the person he might be a little taller than you, might be dodgy, but sometimes, honey, that is your main man, okay? That's your soulmate, okay? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the one you want is horrible on paper, horrible in life, horrible in a relationship.
On paper.
Yes, horrible on paper, life, relationship. Y'all, somebody repeat that. Horrible on paper. in life and in relationships, okay? So you don't, I mean, like, I'm just trying to stress how important it is for you to just kind of like have standards and not preferences. It's a difference. A preference is what you prefer, but a standard is pretty much like, okay, this is what my standards is and I'm not bending, or, you know what I'm saying? Standards is like basically like a goal. Like, not really a goal, but like...
standards can get you fucked up too, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yes, you are right. But I mean moral standards. Let me be specific. Moral standards. Like, not shade. Like, cause see, this generation now, my generation, I feel like a little bit of my generation,
standards and preferences be the same.
Yeah, but I feel like a little bit of the generation under me is very shallow. Okay, when I mean shallow, I mean like, even with friendships, just like how I was saying, like, they don't want to be friends with somebody who don't look like them, or they not light skinned, or they not this, they not that, or they ain't cool, or they ain't got the fresh Jordans up.
We was like that in school.
And that's what I'm saying.
Our generation was like that in school.
That's why I say our generation and under is pretty much shallow. Like, I feel like I've grown a lot from high school to now, but like, I just feel like, dang, like looking back at certain days, I'm like, dang, like I was very ignorant to a lot of things. And I feel like as a culture, like, and I ain't gonna say a culture because I don't want to specify this to like black people, but like I feel like people should really try to dig deep into other people and not just cancel out people like, oh, because they don't got this, they don't wear what you wear. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people can put you on to things that you ain't never seen or heard or did. You know what I'm saying? They can bring experiences to you. So I'm just saying, for myself as a young woman, my preferences didn't do anything for me. Because Rel is none of those preferences, as you can see. And this is my man. No, not like, oh, Lord. He's smart, y'all, but he's taller than me, but he's not. What I'm saying
nigga, you said 5'9" and up, nigga.
You 5'7".
What?
5'8".
You got bro, you don't even know how tall I am, bro.
Baby, 5'8.5".
Bro, you crazy. You don't even know how tall I am.
How tall you is?
Go ahead, bro.
How tall you is?
We ain't talking about this.
No, go tell them.
You done offended me in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna talk about this.
Hold on, y'all.
Since I'm 5'7", everybody know I ain't goddamn 5'7". All 5'8". Come on.
What? You 5'9"? How tall you is?
Finish the video. Let's finish the video.
Babe, just tell me.
Come on.
Tell me.
Come on.
Okay, anyway, so you go ahead and you tell your spiel. Anyway, so.
Yeah, she said I'm 5'7".
So tell them how tall you is.
Bro, I don't know. I know I ain't 5'7" though.
Alright, anyway, so moving along, how did preferences or whatever, like, kind of like did or didn't do for you? Like, what was your preferences? Cause I wasn't his preference either. You trying to cover me and I wasn't even. He liked light skinned girls, y'all.
So
I wasn't your preference. That's what. That's. I what?
Sure.
Go ahead and tell the people what your preferences is and how that determines your outcome.
It didn't even determine nothing.
I think you liked. I'm a little ratchet too, y'all, but I think he liked like.
Well, before her, I had a lot of ratchet girlfriends.
And ain't nothing wrong with that now, but I just saying like.
That was just me back then.
You gotta have, it's like a percentage of stuff you gotta have. You gotta have a mixture, right?
But I had some good girlfriends too, though. I did, bro. I had some good girls, bro. Well, maybe like one good girl. And
I don't even want to. I already know who that person is. And go ahead.
What? No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I ain't even want to talk. Moving along. Go ahead, finish.
Why you think you know what you don't?
Because I don't know.
Alright, bro.
Anyways, go ahead.
Alright, and what else?
So you want them to be light skinned, you want them to be short, and you like ratchet girls.
No, I ain't like ratchet girls. I like any type of girl.
But that's just what you attracted.
Attracted light skin, just short. You know, I had a nice body. You know.
Okay, so
you know that was the first. Cause then once you know them, once you get to know them, of course you gotta be able to talk to them.
So how do you feel like your preferences like turned out to be like negative? You feel what I'm saying? Cause mine turned out to be.
Cause if you just want what you want, like said, like I feel like now, like me personally, I feel like light skinned girls is shallow and goddamn.
Not all of them, y'all.
I
please
feel like
don't. We not no. Cause
I ain't coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Not all of them.
Everybody entitled to their opinion, bro. Y'all don't set me on fire for my opinion, bro. I feel like
some light skin.
I feel like
Some
a higher
light-skinned.
percentage of light skinned girls than any other complexion of girls in the world just got this arrogance
In the world, Craig. Type
this
in the world,
arrogance
Craig.
or like, you know what I'm saying, like they really feel the type of way about a little small shit about them, but it's just crazy. Like I don't know. Y'all dudes, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro.
Well, okay. So did somebody do something? Did a light skinned girl did something to you? Like cheat on you or something?
No.
But you felt like they used to act like some type of way and you didn't like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'ma just say this.
Maybe I was too dark for light skinned girls. You know, maybe I just ain't had, you know.
Well,
but I did have some. I used to talk to some light skinned girls, but I just feel like, you know.
I just feel like, okay, I'm gonna move to friendships and I'm tied all in, okay? Because with friendships, I feel like it's not so much of a physicality or physical thing.
It just be like you want your friend to do this, and then your friend like, bro, you like
if they don't do the things you do, like
like for me, my friend, like you my dog, bro. I don't have to talk to you all the time, but when I talk to you, nigga, we still, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's so much of that. It could be a little bit of that too. It could be a little bit of that too, but I feel like it's more like if
some people want their friends if we don't talk every day, that's not my friend.
That's true.
We don't talk every week. They don't care. Like what?
Yeah.
People
And
people gotta live life, bro.
Yeah.
People got bills to pay.
And I do that a lot, y'all. I go a lot without talking to people in my family. Days. And so but that doesn't mean that I love you less. That doesn't mean that you can't call me and I'll be there for you. But I don't talk to none of my friends every day. I don't but they know that Janaris, if I call Janaris, I can depend on her or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna be there I'm gonna be a helping hand, a hearing aid, whatever.
I feel like though that's the only you know what I'm saying.
Well, it's other things too. Like okay, like let's think about high school. And I keep referring to high school because whatever. But
we not in high school.
But I just wanna because we have high school viewers, so I just want them to know like certain people pick friends of how they look too. Like okay, you don't wear Jordan, so I can't talk to you. You don't wear this. You don't dress like this. You dress whack. You dress lame. All that classifies.
But shit, yeah, people still do that if you ask me.
If you grown too, yeah. And if a person and I'm not saying like.
Some people just worry about what the next man think.
To each his own. However you go about your friendships, that's your business. All I'm saying is sometimes that can be a negative thing because you limiting yourself on the people you can actually meet and the people that can teach you something or, you know what I'm saying, show you things or whatever. I'm just saying to expand your horizons, okay? Be diversified. Is that the word I want to use? Whatever. I'm just saying like a lot of high schoolers do that. If you don't like, and even if you like all the jocks hang with each other. Okay, I'm saying all the people.
But that just because they be, they always together. They practice together.
That's true. But I
didn't know that because I play football. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like people should go beyond that sometimes.
People do though.
And it's just click. It's just clicks.
Other friends to just be like. Sometimes when you always with a motherfucker, y'all just, you know what I'm saying?
Dang, that was a hard. Go ahead. I understand that. Go ahead. Anyways, I'm sorry to interrupt. Go. Y'all, I cooked red rice for the first time today and it's bomb. Okay? Go ahead. Bruh, go finish what you about to say.
I forgot.
Listen, so I'm not saying I'm to each his own, okay? All I'm saying is as I grew older, I understood that like I cannot put myself in a box of people who I'm not gonna talk to because of how they look, because of their status, appearance, or whatever. Because sometimes people may not be on that status right now, but eventually they'll get there, and you can help that person get to a certain status, so they can help you. You know, however the case may be, I feel like we don't need to be shallow when it comes to building relationships. And that's just what I'm tying us all into. Don't be shallow when it comes to any relationship in your life. Whether it be your friend or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, don't be shallow. Because sometimes who we end up with is not our preference or our type or whatever you want to call it, okay? And that's just point blank in the period. Period. You got something you want to say?
Period.
But no, I just wanted to talk about this because I felt like even like with friendships too. A friend of mine was like, "Oh, you don't hang out with some people and like you don't hang out with a lot of people," and I don't feel like hanging out with a bunch of people validates who you are. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't validate how you are as a person. Even like the amount of likes you get in a picture, that doesn't validate you either. And I feel like a lot of people, even myself, I find myself conforming to these things, and sometimes I have to be like. And sometimes he have to tell me too, like, you tripping. Like, the people who you hang around with, the number of likes you got, all that doesn't validate who you are. Because see, the main people who used to be around in high school, and you ain't gonna be around them in college, period, boom, that's already gone. That's already a group of people that's gone. College, you might got low few, you might got like 5 stragglers that you really, really mess with. Okay, boom, after that's, you know what I'm saying, gone. And then, once you real life get into a family oriented thing, or like once you really get into a relationship, it's hard to keep those relationships because like he said, sometimes you don't have the other person on the other end understanding like, okay, I'm not going to be able to talk to this person all the time because she has a lot of stuff going on. But it's okay to, like I have a friend who I don't talk to at all really until I go home and then we catch up and then it'd be like, oh, okay.
You gotta
be able to do that.
And
yeah.
Everybody's situation don't always change at the same time.
Yes, like, that's another thing. Lord, that is it. But sometimes, you know, like he said, people aren't going to go at your pace, and that's okay. And that's why you shouldn't judge people on those things. Like, you should never be judgmental or whatever. But you shouldn't let your circumstances deter you from friendships either. Like, being me, I'm married. But I shouldn't be like, oh, I'm not going to be with single people. I'm not going to have single friends. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Why would I limit myself to being with only married couples? Because, see, sometimes you got to get away from them, too. Sometimes you need a single perspective. And I'm just saying, like, there are people out there that are really like that. And so you can't let your situations determine your relationships or your circumstances determine. I'm talking so fast, sorry. Your relationships.
You be getting hype when we talk.
I do because I love talking. And you know this.
Talking ass nigga.
I am. Anyway. But yeah, let us know what y'all think. Durant ain't really saying too much on this topic, but you know.
I did. I think.
But let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Let us know if y'all
subscribe button. It's red and white, and it says subscribe. Hit that.
Let us know if y'all had a situation like this where somebody stopped talking to you or started talking to you because they thought you had they thought you were this, or just, you know what I'm saying, because it could go either way. They can start talking to you because they think you have this, or stop talking to you because they think you don't. So let us know in the comment section if you had a situation like this, or you had a friend that stopped talking to you, or when you got in a relationship it hindered your other relationships. Just let us know in the comment section, like anything regarding this topic, even if your preferences weren't such a good choice, what you thought you wanted isn't what you really wanted. Let us know in the comment section about your story. And also, like he said, subscribe, like. I'm tired of telling y'all, like it up. Like it up.
Oh, shit.
See, we need to go. We need to go.
Yeah.
All right, so
go,
that's all, y'all. Love y'all, BB Crew. Peace. Mwah.